Okay, so welcome to Graceful Pageant Interviews. I am Grace Smithen, your Miss Elegance of the World UK 2021/22. And today I have a very special guest. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mel. I'm the current Miss Teen Wigan Beauty 2021-2022.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
So when did you get your title?
I won my title in May of last year and I hand over May of this year. So I got a year with it.
Yeah, so did it end up going virtual or did you get to do a live event?
It was supposed to be February of last year, and then obviously pandemic moved us to May, and it was closed event. We all did lots of clothes, etc. But it was live, and she's hoping it's gonna be live this year as well.
Oh, you're so lucky you got to have a live event because everything went virtual, didn't it?
No, yeah.
How did you find doing all your appearances and campaigning? Because obviously you would have been doing that during the pandemic as well.
Yeah, so I started pageants in October of 2019, I think it was, and I met Leonie, my director, and she was like, "You've got to come join. You've got to come join." I was like, "Okay, I'm on it." So campaigning was quite hard. Pandemic, masks, etc. was really hard. So I did all my fundraising online. I did online pageants online, everything. It's a bit of a madhouse in here when that all happened. With 3 children in this house, it's manic as it is.
Wow.
So we've got 3 of us. There's 5 of us in the house altogether. 3 of us do pageants. Manic.
Wow. Proper pageant
so
family.
We're all fundraising. Different. It's a mess in here.
So who do you mainly fundraise for then?
I do the RNLI in my local RIL, and then I also do the UK Sepsis Trust.
So you're in RIL?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I've literally just been working up there for 3 years. So I know the RNLI really well.
Yeah.
It's really important to fundraise for them. So well done for them being one of your main ones, because they do rely solely on fundraising, don't they?
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So well done for that. Did you say this is your first ever pageant?
Yeah, so this one was my first ever main one. I did a few charity ones there and stuff, but I entered this one because I found her system was nice, and my confidence just went. It was 1 week I was really happy, the next it just dropped. So I just feel like this kind of helped me bring out all the confidence and everything that I've got today. So yeah, this is my first one, and I won with another girl. So we were very, very fortunate.
Oh, well done. So for the next one, when you're handing over your reign, are you going to be going to that finals then?
I hope so. I don't know what's happening work-wise or anything, but I believe I'm going.
Okay.
As it stands, I'm going.
Yeah, hopefully all my fingers are crossed for you that you get to go to it.
Yeah.
So with your pageant, what was your favourite round that you did in the pageant?
I think my favourite round was fashion. I think it was just because I could bring out the confidence I earned, all my sass and stuff. But my favourite dress was my evening gown.
Oh, was it? What was it like?
It was very big and purple. It was amazing. And then my fashion was just red.
Oh, I love the colour red. Oh, yeah. So how did you find the interview round?
My interview was online. So we did it over Zoom. And it was kind of I was where I am. And then I had my director on one side of my screen. And then I had 3 judges who I couldn't see. And when they answered the question, you saw them pop up. And I was like, oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh my gosh, that's so random. Was that because... So did you do your interview round prior to the actual finals then? Yeah. Is that how it worked?
For this year, it did. But for next year, they're supposed to be doing interviews the day before, because the finals are 2 days.
Oh, okay.
But when I got my title, it was only 1 day. And it was you could only go in for the hour you were given to do your round, and then you had to leave. So you couldn't see any other contestants compete or anything. But I was lucky because I had a little brother who was in the same pageant as me, and he was in the master section. So I watched the master, the junior and preteen, and then also the teens.
Oh, wow.
And then I tried to stay in for the miss, and she was like, Jessie, you couldn't just stay. I was like, I am, so I don't intend on moving.
Oh, that's amazing. So it's very different. It's changing now, the one that like your pageant, it's all changing. Obviously with COVID, everything keeps changing anyway. Yeah. So what have you been doing then with your reign since you've won? What have you been getting involved in?
I've been doing a lot of online campaigns for different charities, different meanings, stuff like that. I'm going to a live pageant in a few weeks.
Ooh.
Stressful. So I've got 2 weeks off. Then I'm week on, week off. Because I work 2 weeks out of 4.
Oh, okay. So you've got to try and fit it in.
I've got to work, pageant work. It's crazy. But so I've done a lot of them. I've got a pageant running. I've got awards running. I've got lots of stuff running that I'm just doing, just kind of get it all done.
When you say you've got a pageant running, what do you mean by that? Tell me a little bit more about that.
I'm running a charity pageant in June in Rill, and kind of just to raise funds for my 2 chosen charities, which are RNLI and the Youth Service Trust. And then I enjoy doing it with my mum, whose charity is Kiddo's Gift in Flint. So we're like doubling it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's amazing. You're going to have your own winners then and everything. What do they get?
It's like a charity pageant. So they win on that day, and then they're just like on their titled for, like, if they're doing like a different title, they've got their title anyway.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. It sounds like you've got a lot going on.
Yes.
Do you get time to do anything else, or is it mainly life, pageant and work?
I do pageant. I've got my work. I've got a few hobbies on the sidelines, and then I'm doing my GCSEs this year, so I've got to try and slot them in.
Wow.
So,
super busy. What's your other favourite hobby then? Just to get to know a little bit more about you.
I'd say like my favourite hobby is like running. I like going for runs. I like trying to like de-stress.
Yeah.
I feel like when I go running, I can just like block out everybody. I'm like, don't speak to me. I'm just going. I'm running. I'll be back in I don't know how long.
I love it. I'm in awe. I can't run. I'm awful. I get breathless. So I love it when people can run. It looks relaxing when you guys do it. It's great. So I was going to ask you a fun question now. So if you could have any superpower in the whole world, what would it be and why?
I think my superpower would be like invisibility, because like I can go into like people's places and go, okay, well, you look nice on the outside, but what's actually happening inside of them doors and stuff like that. So like I do like to get to know people outside and inside. Cool.
Invisibility, it's a very cool power. And so are you planning on entering more pageants? Is this giving you like the pageant bug and now that's it, you want to enter loads more?
Yeah, so me and my mum are talking about pageant system for when I hand over. We've been talking about it for like quite a while now, but like we're always kind of talking about, okay, well, where am I going next? So I like to be prepared. I don't know whether I've noticed, but I've got autism, meaning I move around a lot. I have to know what's happening in advance. When I don't, I stress. I get all of it. So we've been talking about it for a few weeks of like where I'm going next, how I'm doing it. I think the director knows where I'm going next. We've been speaking to that person a lot. But I've got like a few months off when I hand over, and then I am going to be a finalist and I compete next year. So we kind of know where I'm going now. It's just a fact of handing over and going.
Are you allowed to say, or is it a secret until it comes out? Okay, we'll keep that one a secret then. I can't wait. Okay, so my last question for you is, if you could give one piece of advice to another girl who's just starting out into pageants, what advice would you give?
I think my main key point would be, when you're on stage, just like relax, like show your true self. The judges aren't gonna judge on whether you stand up tall, you're straight, you can walk straight. I can't walk straight heels, tell you that now. It's all over every day of the week. I've got my heels on and I'm just like walking a straight line. Be yourself and like show your personality. Don't try and like hide it.
Yeah, well, that's amazing advice. So that's the end of my questions for you. Is there anything else you want to add into your interview at all? Anything you want to say? So. That's fine. Sometimes people just want to add like a random little thing. But thank you so much for coming on today.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. And for everybody watching today, make sure that you go and you follow her journey, follow Mel's journey all the way, see where she goes on to next and what happens. And make sure that you continue to watch the Graceful Pageant interviews. So thank you and bye.
Bye.